Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie Riley. If you are new here, I'm a makeup artist, a beauty expert, and I love everything skincare, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm gonna be getting a facial, and I figured why not bring you guys along, and that way I can give you guys some at-home tips, and also ask the skincare specialist, her name is Suzanne, she's the best, what are some treatments that you guys should be looking at? There's so many new things that come out in beauty, and that's why I love going to other beauty experts so I can learn what's good for my skin as well. As a makeup artist, I am asked constantly, what's the best foundation? What's the best primer? What should I be doing? And half the time I'm like, hold on, let's talk. Excuse me, I'm making a video over here. Like I was saying, half the time I'm asked about makeup products, but what's really essential is to know what you need to do to take care of your skin so that your makeup products look incredible. So let's hit on it.
Come on in, Jackie. I'm ready for you.
Yay, I'm so excited. This is my good friend Suzanne. She is always up on like the latest and greatest when it comes to skincare. So I did an Instagram story live. So thank you guys for all your questions. We're gonna be going through those questions and we're gonna be getting a facial. What am I gonna do today? I just told her that my skin is very clogged. I've been taking care of it like I normally do. So what do you think I should be doing today?
Today we're gonna do our Geneo treatment. There's 3 different ointments that we can use. I'm going to use the Revive. It's a red algae. We'll kind of go into that as I am doing the treatment on her, but it's really great for fine lines, wrinkles, and congestion. And she's just gonna glow afterwards, and it's gonna clear her skin up very quickly.
I'm ready to get started.
We're getting started.
Yes.
One of Jackie's concerns that she brought to me is she's broken out a little bit. Her pores are a little congested. So I'm going to use, this is called a Glycolic face cleanser. It's by Jan Marini. We sell this here and we use it in the treatment room a lot. It's a deep follicular face wash. So it cuts through oils, sebum, bacteria, and cleanses the skin. And it's a little bit weird because you don't add water. You actually apply it onto the face dry first. And it's a 10% glycolic. That's a really high concentration of glycolic acid. Typically, you would not be able to tolerate using this twice a day. But the way that it's formulated and a lipid soluble, it works with the fatty acids in your skin, actually helps to condition and moisturize, and you can use it twice a day. So it's almost like a little mini chemical treatment every time you wash your face, reducing fine lines, reducing wrinkles, pigment, bacteria, clearing up acne, just in your face wash. So we're gonna get her good and cleansed and treat her pores throughout this whole treatment.
Is there anything you can do to shrink your pores?
Absolutely. Consistently using products that have alpha hydroxy acids every day. Retinol is another ingredient that helps to reduce pore size. Pore size is genetic, but over time they get stretched out, or there's something holding it open. There's crud, for lack of a better word, in the pore. And so when you clear those out on a regular basis and use things to refine the skin and do treatments that help to refine the skin, you're going to see visible improvement with pore size. It's really consistency with your products and getting facial treatments at least every 4 weeks.
Someone had asked, what is the time frame that you should be getting facials? Like, should you be doing them every 4 weeks, 8 weeks, every couple months? Like, what do you recommend?
Sure, absolutely. That's a great question. I recommend every 4 weeks for maintenance. If there's a condition or an issue, like somebody has, really bad acne or has some kind of hyperpigmentation that they're trying to get rid of, you might need to come in every 2 weeks for at least 3 months to really knock it out and show improvement. And I kind of refer to that as more of like a boot camp for your skin. But typically seeing, you can still get really great results and ongoing results by getting treatments every 4 weeks.
Feel like of all the treatments that are out there, chemical peels, microderms, dermaplaning, just all the treatments that are out there, what would you say is the treatment that you really notice the biggest difference on your clients? Everyone should be doing this.
It really comes down to, making sure that it's something that's going to resurface and increase cell turnover. I always tell my clients, a lot of people have seen dolphins in their skin. It's smooth, the sun reflects off of it, and their cell turnover is every 18 hours.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That is a really fun fact. I'm going to use that if I ever go on Jeopardy. That's a really good fact.
And the reason their skin is so smooth is because of that fact. Now, our cell turnover is not every 18 hours. It's every 28 to 30 days and slows down as we get older and really starts to slow down in our mid-20s. So making sure that you're getting treatments that are going to resurface the skin. You're not just going in and getting your standard European facial with the steamer and they're just putting on some creams. You want to resurface. So whether it's microdermabrasion, dermaplaning, anything that exfoliates the skin, medical grade wise, not what you can do at home with like a buff puff or a scrub, but something that is medical grade that is going to resurface and increase that cell turnover is what you want to be doing. Your skin can also start to get used to things.
Like when you're working out.
Okay. So 1 month we might do a microdermabrasion. 1 month we might do a micro with a peel, or switch it up to dermaplaning and doing the oxygen treatment. We always want to be able to kind of trick the skin and keep it on its toes to keep it healthy and keep that cell turnover going.
Let me just say that just because I'm filming right now, Suzanne can vouch. Every time I come in, I literally ask all these questions because I love learning and I'm just so curious. So it's not even like anything different that I have the camera here, because genuinely I'm like, what about this? What about this? What about this? I don't even have this concern, but what about this?
Absolutely.
So it's actually so much fun that you guys are getting to learn as much as I do, because Suzanne is such an expert. Every time that she's talking, I'm just like, yes, give it to me. Yes, I love all the knowledge. So because you were saying that exfoliation is so important to skincare and having that youthful skin, for someone who maybe doesn't have the financial means to go to get a facial every month or even every 2 months, is there anything that you would recommend for them to do at home that they could do for themselves?
Absolutely. Treatments are one thing, but what you do at home is actually the most important. In between treatments, if you can't afford treatments every single month, maybe every 3 months, but what you use at home on a consistent basis. So I always recommend, it's a combination of products that are going to nourish and hydrate, but also some serious actives that are going to really, do some work for you in the anti-aging and getting rid of acne and pigmentation, things like that. I created and developed my own skincare line. It's called Skin Vita Science. In the 15 years that I've been doing this, I always recommend sunscreen, vitamin C, and retinol. Those are 3 huge ones. And then of course, proper hydration. So with my line, it's affordable. You can purchase through me. The website isn't quite up yet. It should be in the next couple of weeks, but you can always, thank you. You can always, reach out to us, either call the salon or hit us up through Instagram, and we can ship our products to you. It's a great way to guarantee healthy skin by using some of these serums and the face wash that's coming out in the next week.
Yay! Just to know that there's skincare products out there that you guys can totally have in your own home. Like Suzanne's skincare products, I have them. They are really good. I'm actually running out, so we're going to have to replenish, okay?
Absolutely. So this next step, we're going to dive into the treatment. The Geneo is an awesome facial. You can actually Google Polygen Geneo, and it will find spas in your area that have this treatment or offer this treatment if you're not in the Tampa area. And there's 3 different types of gels that we can use. There's a vitamin C brightening. There's a charcoal that helps to detoxify, and then there's a red algae revive. And I'm going to do the revive on here.
I don't know if you've ever done that one on me.
I have not.
Ooh,
this is going to be new for you. We're going to give her a youthful glow. We're going to minimize wrinkles, and we're also going to treat her pores.
Sounds fucking great. I haven't done this treatment, I feel like, in a while, because I feel like ever since you got the Hydrolux facial, I'm just like, Hydrolux. Like, I've gotten on my Instagram many times after I've done it, and I'm genuinely shocked. Like, I think it was 2 weeks after I got the Hydrolux the first time, I sent you a DM, member, or I sent you a text or something, and I was like, what is this sorcery? I just feel like the Hydrolux facial took away 2019 for me. It was great.
It is an awesome treatment. But again, kind of going back to the fact that you have done several of those in a row, we want to switch it up, and we want to use some other active ingredients in this treatment.
Yes.
And I think after this, you haven't had this one in a while. You haven't had the Revive gel. I've only done the brightening on you. And I think you'll see very similar, have a similar experience with the way that your skin looks and feels. Also with this treatment, over the next couple of days, you're going to see your skin getting better and better and better.
Yes.
So that's another benefit of the Geneo, because we're oxygenating the blood, and that oxygenation continues on. Oxygenated blood, nutrient-rich blood, that's the source of how our cells get their nutrients. So anytime we have oxygenated blood, it's going to increase that cell function, that cell turnover, creating collagen, elastin, all of that. So this is a really great treatment to throw in when you can. If I can get the caption out. Here we go. So each treatment comes with its own oxypod. And this is what helps to really exfoliate and oxygenate the skin. Ooh. And we're actually going to exfoliate and oxygenate that gel into the skin. So it's really going deep into the tissue and letting those active ingredients of the red algae, of the retinol, to clear up the skin, tighten up the pores, to get rid of the blackheads, all of that, and refine and smooth. And the best way to describe the way that this feels is it gets a little spicy. So we're really exfoliating the skin.
I love that word.
And also that oxygenation process, you really feel it. Your skin comes alive. It doesn't hurt by any means, but it does. You feel like you're getting, something done.
I have more questions for you, Suzanne. The people have more questions.
Shoot.
What would you recommend besides sunscreen for hyperpigmentation?
Vitamin C, that topical vitamin C. It not only helps to block environmental stressors and UV damaging rays, but it does help to correct pigmentation as well. So if you already have some hyperpigmentation, it's going to help to lighten that and even the tone of the skin.
Like, what do you recommend for what, that we can do to take care of that fragile eye area so that when we put our makeup on, it just looks as best as possible?
A huge part of keeping the eye area looking youthful is hydration, and that's both internal, so increasing your water.
Okay.
Drink water.
That's me. I'm bad. I need to get better.
Like, float every day, go to the bathroom a lot. It's some of the things that come with drinking water but are worth it, because it is going to help reduce those fine lines and wrinkles, because a lot of it is just dehydration lines. Having an eye serum that has HA in it is going to be a game changer for that makeup application under the eye. Can't express enough how consistency with your skincare is so huge. A lot of times people will go buy a product, use it for like a week, say they don't see anything happening, and go buy something else. That's not how it works. You need to purchase something, you need to use it, and you need to stick with it.
You heard it here. So it's so important to know that skincare does take a little bit more time. You didn't get a wrinkle in one day, so you're not going to probably get rid of it in one day. And I think that's so essential, just to have a little bit more patience and take some time when trying new products.
Yeah, and love yourself. I think that is really important. Love the skin that you're in, and be patient with the process. is part of it as well.
Yeah. It makes me happy to take care of my skin. I love masking. I do it once a week. No ifs or buts. I love getting facials. I love learning about all this stuff. And that's why I was so excited to film this video and like get to share everything that me and Suzanne always talk about, because I love learning about glycolic acid and this chemical peel and this treatment and this filler and this Botox, and I just love that stuff. I'm so in it.
Ingredients are fun. And what a day to be alive, right? There's so much that we can do.
I know J-Lo is 50, and honey, people in their 50s didn't look like that 30 years ago.
Yeah, I guarantee you she's using vitamin C, retinol, and sunscreen, okay?
Absolutely.
So now that we are into the second portion of the Geneo treatment, I'm going to apply a couple serums that we're going to ultrasound in, along with the second half of that packet of the Revive. So this is a topical vitamin C. This is my Brightening Serum from Skin Vitascience.
Dan loves this, just FYI.
It is awesome.
He's obsessed.
This is what's going to help protect your skin. If there were a human preservative, it's going to be vitamin C. So every time you put this on in the morning, you're protecting your skin from aging, from environmental damage, from sun damage, and you're also putting some stem cell in there to strengthen the skin and tighten the skin. This is the smoothing serum.
If someone could only buy one product that would dramatically change their skin, obviously you need to clean your face. I would say to invest in a serum.
Absolutely.
If you could get an inexpensive cleanser, you could get an inexpensive moisturizer, you can get an inexpensive sunscreen. If I had to spend my money on anything, I would pick a serum.
Absolutely, 100%. My super serum that I developed comes out February 10th. I've been working on it for the last 9 months. And I wanted something where you could use it once or twice and wake up and say, holy crap, my skin looks better.
I haven't tried that yet.
No.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
And it has, you know, retinol in it. It has kojic acid, arbutin acid. Those are good for evening the tone of the skin, sun damage. And then the star ingredient is bakuchiol. All the things that Retin-A does: reduce fine lines and wrinkles, produce collagen and elastin, even the tone of the skin, get rid of acne, except with better skin tolerance. Retin-A can be very harsh on the skin and a lot of people can't tolerate it, but the bakuchiol you can. And it is a game changer. Can't wait to get you on that, girl. So I'm going to apply the rest of the Revive gel onto the skin. I applied a few serums that we're also going to be ultrasounding in. So everything I apply onto the skin at this point is going to go right into the dermis, not just the epidermis, not just the top layer. It's going to go down real deep with the help of ultrasound. Ultrasound sends something like 20 to 30,000 vibrations per second, which opens up these channels and then pulls the ingredients down into the skin immediately. I'm remembering the questions that I got from my Instagram fam, and one of the questions actually was from an esthetician. She wanted to know specifically, what is your favorite extraction tool? Honestly, this is going to sound crazy, my nails. But as you can see, I have gloves, and when I do extractions, I also wrap them in 4x4s, these cotton wraps. And it's not my natural nail, it's actually acrylic nail, and so and that's what I do use. Now, I'm a professional. I've been doing extractions for, 15 years now, and there is a way that you go about doing it that's not going to damage the skin. So I really recommend, going to a professional to do extractions.
Not doing it yourself.
Not doing it yourself. But here's the thing. I know that's not realistic because, you're going to have blemishes. They're going to have pustules. You're not going to leave that on your face. So what I recommend for at home is, get your skin really good and clean. Do a couple hot compresses. Get a towel for your face. Run it under really hot water, as hot as you can stand it, and kind of compress that area. Kind of open it up. wash your hands real good, and then you want to wrap them with something, either 4x4 tissue paper, something, because we carry so much bacteria underneath our nails. So you want to make sure that you've got a barrier between the nail and your skin. And you're going to do light pressure, and whatever comes out, so you get some pus, you get some bacteria to come out, great. Once it starts to run clear or red with blood, it's done giving you any of that pus. And that's the best way to kind of go about that.
Really good advice.
You know, a lot of times my clients say when they're going, you know, they're in the car, they're doing whatever, and they're about to go for it, they hear me in the back of their head. You know, don't do it. Wait, get home, do it properly, or call me, see if I can get you in for 5 minutes and I'll extract it for you. You know, you build a relationship with your esthetician and we'll get you in and we'll take care of you for sure. So this part, you know, it gets a little warm, but it does not hurt. Sometimes there's some sensitivity around the teeth area with ultrasound. You'll feel a kind of zing go through.
Yeah, I feel a zing because I have a filling there.
And that just kind of shows how deep, you know, these vibrations, these waves are actually going, and pushing these ingredients, the serums and the rest of that Revive gel, into the dermis. We're going deep.
You know, like, there's always skincare trends, makeup trends. I feel like right now, to me, the biggest trend that I hear about in skincare is dermaplaning and what's it called, with the little microneedling.
And I'm about to get the radio frequency microneedling.
Ooh, what's that?
It gets rid of scarring, tightens, contours.
Oh, bitch. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, we'll do a whole fucking series on you. You only need 3 and it's a game changer. And then last but not least,
we always do this.
Our oil-free SPF 40. This is from Glow Skin Beauty, and it is my all-time fave. Once you put it on and it absorbs, it goes matte and it doesn't feel like a sunscreen.
Greasy. I hate a greasy sunscreen.
Yeah, no bueno.
Ugh. I love you.
I love you.
I love you. Have you seen that TikTok video? It's like, I love you. I love you.
I need to get on my TikTok game.
I know. We could do a Spider-Man kiss.
What's that?
It's upside down kiss. Mwah. I love you.
I love you
Thank
too.
you for taking care of my skin.
You're welcome.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned. I mean, I hear you say this stuff all the time and I'm just the whole time like, I know you guys learned so much and I'm so glad you guys got a chance to come and get a facial with me. So I will see you in the next video. Bye!